Hi everybody, it's Prof. Frank coming to you with a little focus on the business plan team project, the progress report. So let's take a look at the requirement. You've probably looked at it already, but here's our course site, or at least this may not be your course site, but your course site's virtually the same. And down here in Module 6, you have all the information about the business plan team project. So you've probably already taken a look at that. You've seen some of my announcements about that. Well, down here is the requirement for a progress report. And you'll notice it's due on May 24th, which is this coming Sunday. And the idea here is it gets the team moving on the project itself and supports your success at the end, rather than perhaps procrastinating till very close to the end and then really finding out that the project's more elaborate than you thought. It's going to take more effort and it's going to take more coordination between each one of the team members than time would allow. So this kind of gets us moving on that. And I asked for a very basic progress report. Now this isn't all that unusual when you're faced with a project in the workplace. For instance, your manager is probably going to ask for progress reports on a regular basis, or at least once in a while will ask you, for an ad hoc report. But often it's weekly or a bi-weekly or even a monthly report, depending on how long the project goes. And you need to update them on where the project is and the problems it's encountering and the action steps that have been taken. So this is a pretty good example of this. So the team wants to get together on this progress report. So what's this all about? Let's read about it here. And like I said, it's due on Sunday at 11:59 on the 24th. It's available until the 28th because this one is one of those assignments that I do allow late, but I make a 10% deduction per day. But it is due on the 24th, as noted right here, and as I showed before. So I included this graphic, and the graphic really, makes some sense. Plans, problems, progress. And you can read about this. And also, here's a link to a pretty good example here, and how to base your report. I'm not asking for a really lengthy report or anything like that, but I am asking for you to make an evaluation here as to, what you're planning to do, what problems you've encountered, and the progress you've made. So let's go back. Let's take a look at this. And you can see this this particular is from Penn State. But there are others. You can take a look at that. And it talks about style for progress reports, and it gives you a number of important insights into that. So you'll want to take a look at that. Now, one thing here is, I've drawn your attention to it here, I've highlighted it here, and this is one of the areas that students either attempt to evade or just overlook, is the first paragraph of the progress report must include two clearly labeled listings. The following have contributed to this project, and the following have not contributed to this project, with full names of the team members listed under one or the other as appropriate as the team decides. The listing should account for all assigned team members. So I'm looking for that listing of these people contributed to this report, these people did not. These people are engaged in the project, these people are not. Because that's how I'm going to assign grades. Accountability for each team member is owed to the team, and the team merely reports that to me as the manager. So if someone's reported as being a non-performing person on a team, as a manager, I'm probably going to reach out and say, hey, what's going on? Team's trying to move ahead with, and needs your help to move ahead. You need to contact the team. You need to get in touch with the team and engage them. Now, in the workplace, non-performing members would probably be taken off a team. They may be terminated, whatever the situation requires. But in an academic setting, I have to make sure that every person assigned who is registered for the class has an opportunity to participate in this learning experience of this team project. So there might be some people that have unofficially abandoned the course. They just haven't withdrawn. They don't want to withdraw, or for one reason or another, and they're just not going to do any of the work. So each team should reach out to everyone but they should move ahead if they don't get responses from some of those people. And then you report it to me, and I reach out to the team member and see what's going on with them and see if I can get them engaged. So that's what that's all about. So some insights into the progress report. Look forward to that. I use this to give the team some feedback, help you do the best job possible when it comes to the end of the project, because I want to see everybody be successful and I want to see every team do a good job. So let me know if you have any questions, and look forward to seeing your work. Okay. Stay safe.